Good evening and welcome to Rebels Radio latest interview. I'm joined by Slough Town Joint Manager Jon Underwood. How are you, Jon?
Good, thanks, John. You?
Yeah, not too bad at all. Looking forward to a busy couple of games coming up. Let's start by talking about Histon last Saturday. You've had a bit of time to reflect. You were kind of very down in the mouth immediately after the game. What are your reflections, having had a few nights' sleep?
Yeah, we're kind of we're over that one now. We've drawn a line under that one. Yeah, last time we spoke, myself and Bakes were very down, very disappointed. Felt it was a 2 points dropped. Felt we should have won that game. But the great thing about football is the next game comes around and we've trained twice this week, and we did speak about it on Tuesday, but then we used that as the time to draw a line under it, as I said, and tonight we've had a very positive training session. So Histon's out of our system, can't do anything about it now. We need to go and get a positive result at the weekend.
Brilliant. Talking of the training sessions that you mentioned, Tuesday, Thursday, can you talk us through what you got up to with the boys?
Yeah, we mixed it up a bit. On Tuesday we did something that we did a few times last season, which was an indoor circuit training session up at Farnham Park.
Were you joining in?
No, I was instructing. I was doing the demos. No, it was good. We had 17 lads trained on Tuesday up at Farnham Park. They enjoy it. It's really hard work. It's something a bit different. We try and do as much of it kind of football specific as possible in terms of the movements and the work that we're doing, although it's without a ball. So it's just something a bit different, and training, if you do the same thing every week, can get a bit boring. So when we train twice a week, we try and do something a bit different on the Tuesday. So we did that, and then did a lot of ball work tonight and training, and the boys trained very well tonight. It was a real good buzz about us tonight, a very positive session. I think we're all really looking forward to Saturday.
Yeah, looking forward to Saturday. What's the latest in terms of the squad? Obviously, injuries, availability.
Yeah, we got you got some good news. Eddie and Johnny have both trained twice this week with no ill effects, so they are fit to join the squad on Saturday, which gives us 4 forwards in the squad, which is great. Guy Hollis is obviously returned. He was away last weekend. He's had a slight groin problem tonight. Hoping it won't be an issue. Hoping that won't be too bad and that he'll be okay for Saturday. Luke Knight was the disappointing one Saturday. He came off after about an hour and felt it wasn't the same area of his groin. It was somewhere slightly higher up, and there's a little pull in there. And we don't think it's too bad. We think he's aiming for a week Saturday, the FA Cup game, but he won't be able to be involved at the weekend. So it's really frustrating for him joining a new club and getting injured. And he's such a good player. So it's a real shame, but we have to put up with it. So we'll take a 15-man squad down there on Saturday, and we're strong. We're looking forward to it.
Any others getting game time anywhere else? Or
yeah, Scott Harris and Jake Parsons will play for Ascot United of the Hellenic Prem on Saturday and Tuesday. So there's a chance for them both to get 2 games under their belts, which will do them the world of good. The other one kind of in and around the squad, Adrian Sear, trained twice this week. He couldn't do any ball work. Well, we decided not to do ball work tonight. He's coming back from an ankle problem, but he's looking to get on into some ball work next week. And then we'll look to get his fitness up. So yeah, he's very much part of our thoughts, and one that we want to get fit.
Okay, so looking forward to the 2 games, 2 road trips in a matter of 4 days, both down to the Dorset seaside. What are you looking for from both the games?
Looking for a big improvement on the Histon performance, which I think we'll get. I think we're the sort of group that bounces back from a performance like that, especially when it's a big game. Looking for us to be competitive in both games, and we're not going to go there and sit back and pack men behind the ball and play for a draw. We want to go and try and be positive and make it, have a real go. And I think both games will be really good games. They're 2 very, very good sides. We both think they'll be top 5 come the end of the season. Be shocked if they're both not in the top 5. They're very good. They've got good squads. They're established in this league. Weymouth very well supported. Big old-fashioned non-league ground.
On non-league day as well.
Yeah, I think there'll be a really good crowd there. I think I'd be surprised if there's not 1,000 there Saturday, with what they've been getting recently and the fact it's non-league day. And we'll take a good number down as well. So, yeah, it's one of those, when you look at the fixture list, it was one of those standout games that we were looking forward to. And we really are. This is why we wanted to get into this league, to play these sorts of games. So, we can't wait.
And if I'm going to push you to say, what would you ideally like out of these two games? If I'm talking to you next Wednesday, where would you like to see it? Obviously, two good performances, but unbeaten in both.
Yeah, we don't want to get beat, but then a win and a defeat is better than two draws. So we need to win more games than we have done. We're pleased we've only lost one game out of 7, but we've only won 2 out of 7, and we've drawn too many for our liking. Obviously, a draw in either game is not a bad result, but maybe for some of these draws that we've where we've conceded late equalisers and feel we deserve more, we need to go and nick a win at one of these games. So. We'll go there. We know they're going to be very, very tough games, but we've also got a lot of belief in ourselves, and we believe that this group will play well in big games and respond to big games. So, I'm not going to put a points number on it. I know you want me to, but I won't. Let's start with Weymouth, and we'll go there and we'll try and win the game. And they don't lose many at home, and if we do, it will be a fantastic achievement.
And then the following week, the FA Cup's kind of looming on the horizon. You're yet to find out exactly who you're going to be playing in that home tie at Holloway's, but looking forward to that as well. Yeah,
definitely. I think we owe. I said before, we owe the chairman a cup run this year, and it's good to start with a home game. And obviously, a team from a lower league. We've got the game watched. I know you yourself went with Neil, so we've seen them on Tuesday. So we don't know who we'll have, and whoever it will be. And we're really looking forward to it. We'd love to have a run this year. Obviously, you can't take this one for granted. We need to go and be professional, and that will be a nice, welcome distraction from the league. And it's important. It's important for the fans, I think, to have a run. I think the chairman would be very appreciative of us raising him a little bit of money, because we didn't last year in the cup competitions. And you always dream that there's normally a team from our level goes a long way, and why can't it be us? So yeah, can't wait for that. But we've obviously got a couple of real tests before then.
Brilliant. One final question: Did you sing Bates happy birthday today?
No, he was let off lightly actually. I think I thought they might do the bumps, but we only had about 17 training tonight, so I don't think there was enough to lift him. But no, he was let off fairly lightly tonight. I think when you get to our age, you don't really talk about birthdays too much. So no, he was let off the hook tonight.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for your time. Good luck in the 2 games in Dorset, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Okay, cheers, John.
Cheers.